Hey there, happy full moon in Libra live. We have an amazing forecast. I can't wait to share it with you. I'm going to wait for some people to jump on, see how everybody's doing. I just had an amazing full moon journey with some of my East Coasters. And then I'm jumping on here because I'm going to do the first part of the forecast tonight, which is just generally what's going on, where the alignments are. And then I have to do my full moon journey with people from the West Coast afterwards. So if anybody does want to be part of the full moon journey and calibration and return to serenity or on serenity, just let me know, because you can jump on in at the end. So I can send you the link and you can participate in it. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do the second part, because I'll have time to, of the live, where tomorrow I will deal with each person's individual sign and how you, what this full moon needs, means to you, and then how you need to work with it, and basically like your call to action and what you're supposed to do. So that's going to be fun, because tomorrow's like the final day. We're still in that full moon energy, but it's starting to go into the dark moon during the lunar cycle. So that's what we're doing tomorrow, which is great. Actually, I'm lying. It's not the dark moon. We start going towards the new moon. My brain just went dead, so I apologize. Don't want to misinform you. Okay, so let's get this started. What this full moon live, the April 2026 full moon, is considered the great calibration. Okay, coming off the spring equinox, coming off the fact that we are in a destiny year. Okay, this is like big time. So it's like we're opening a portal right now. So all I can say is welcome, seekers. We're going to look to the stars again. While the world outside might be focused on the superficial, we are here to look at the bones of the universe to really see what's going on. We are standing at a massive energetic crossroad right now. During the full moon journey, not only were we going through a calibration process for ourselves in this full moon journey, but we're also, oh, okay, cool, I'll post it when I'm done. But what we're also doing is we did a grid to help put energy to heal the world. And we did that collectively, which was great. And that's what we'll be doing with the West Coast after this live. So we are at a massive energetic crossroads right now. So we gather tonight underneath the pink moon, not because it's delicate, but because it represents the first bloom of our new reality. As we sit here, the moon has reached its exact peak at 12 degrees Libra. Okay? Now, the intent of this is not a feel-good moon. This is a calibration moon. We are here to balance the internal scales of the I am, Aries, and the we are, Libra. Okay? I will absolutely send you the link, sweetheart. So tonight is about the alchemical marriage. Just think about that. The alchemical marriage. Okay? How to keep your own flame burning without burning down the bridges to those you love. Because there has to be a balance. There has to be harmony. Okay? We are preparing for a massive technological and spiritual, what we call quickening, that begins at the end of this month. So we are in preparation for everything that's to come. And remember, I say to you again, if you work with the energy properly this year and do what you need to do, this is a destiny year. Okay? So what I want you to do, because, I do this new fun thing where we ground a little bit before you receive the information that I'm giving you. My daughter's trying to call through. So what I want you all to do is I want you to place your hands on your heart. And I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just allow yourself to ground with your feet on the floor, your hands on your heart, and breathe. And allow yourself to be open to receive, to feel the weight of your body in your chair. Take a deep breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay. Now, we are moving from the impulsive, fiery, I am energy of Aries season into the we are restorative, reflective of this Libra moon. So with your hands on your heart, your feet firmly placed on the ground, breathing in and out, eyes closed. I want you guys to say to yourselves or say out loud, I am here to see what is true, not what is comfortable. I am here to see what is true, not what is comfortable. Okay? So, as we start, we're going to start with the celestial architecture right now of the fixed star Spica and the T-square. Okay? So what this star is, so I really want you to absorb what the heavens are doing right now, the bones of the universe. We're positioned with the star of success right now. So if you were to look at the sky, the moon is full at 12 degrees Libra, but she's not standing alone. Tonight she is conjunct with the fixed star Spire, the brightest star in the constellation of Virgo. In ancient times, this was the most auspicious star in the sky. They call it the ear of grain, held by the maiden. Okay, it represents the harvest of the soul. Spica is the frequency of enoughness. If you have felt like you've been working in the dark for months and struggling, tonight is your moment. The light finally hits the grain. Your success is not just coming, it's already here. You already have it. Okay? Bunny, did you get, hi Bruno, did you get my text, honey? I said that it's just you, me, and Mama are actually doing the live and the meditation. In case somebody else wants to jump in, you're all welcome to join us for a full moon journey. So I'm going to finish this full moon live real quick, and then I'm going to jump off, and then we are going to do that journey together. Okay? Oh, good, you did get it. Awesome. All right, so right now, all right, like I said, your success is not just coming. It's already here. It's already within your reach. You already possess it. You just have to open your eyes and realize it. And that's the key to working in this energy. So the deep dive and the importance of this fixed star that we have right now that's conjunct, with Libra and the moon is in astronomy. Spica is the brightest star in the constellation of Virgo, like we said. How are you? Even though tonight's moon is in the sign of Libra, it sits physically next to this star in the sky. In lunar alchemy, which is what we're dealing with, Spira represents the gifts of the goddess. We're harvesting right now. So the symbol of what the ear of the grain means is spica comes from the Latin spica virginis, meaning the virgin's ear of grain. The meaning, it represents the harvest. While the rest of the sky might feel chaotic or fiery right now, like with Aries and Mars and everything that's going on, like we know bombs are flying. This isn't a joke. It's real. Spica is a fixed point of pure abundance. So even though all of this chaos is happening because of Aries and Mars, okay, we are in the energy of abundance, and this star right now is fixed, which means you can really take advantage of it, which is huge, okay? The spiritual aspect of this is it suggests that your seeds are planted. The ones you planted are 6 months ago. The ones you would have planted, like we had talked about 6 months ago, during the Virgo new moon, have finally matured. So tonight, it's about reaping, not sowing. Get it? I know it might take a minute. All right? So the frequency of what's going on with this fixed star connected with this Libra full moon is unconditional success. Close your eyes. listen to my voice. You're in the space and time of being able to draw in unconditional success. In ancient astrology, Spica was known as one of the most fortunate stars in the heavens. Okay? The meaning, it is associated with brilliant insights, natural talent, and fated success. We're in that destiny year, guys, remember? We're in destiny year. So the meaning and frequency of this full moon with this fixed star is associated with you having brilliant insights, natural talent. So your natural talents get to rise and you get to express yourself and use them, okay? And fated success. The spiritual aspect for my Phoenix Rising community, for all you guys, all my babies, all my people, which is you. Spica is a reminder that you don't have to struggle to be worthy. The full moon journey that we're doing tonight, not only connecting the world grid for healing, okay, but is also about you casting off parts of you that aren't serving you and regaining, recalibrating, having your shadow and your light side come into balance and coming back tapped into your ancient wisdom, okay, and your own sovereignty. And that's what's so important right now, okay? So all of my people out there, everybody who's on this live, you are connected to me, whether you stay on this thing for a second or you stay for the whole show, okay? Or you can replay it tomorrow. It's always available to you. Is a reminder that you do not have to struggle to be worthy. There's nothing, excuse my Jersey, absolutely nothing fucking wrong with you. Do you hear me? There is nothing wrong with you. Success is a natural byproduct of being in alignment with your own truth. It is the frequency of enoughness. So that's where we are right now, in the frequency of enoughness. You're beautiful. You're brilliant. Even in all of the beautiful chaos that you have, even when it gets tough. You know, what does Rocky say? One of my favorite things. It's not about how many times you get hit. I think that's it. But how many times you get up and you keep on. Not about how many times you get knocked down. It's not about how many times you get hit. It's about how many times you get back up and you keep on fighting. You can't give up. You have to know you are enough. And follow through with your dreams. Anything and everything is possible if it is meant for you. And with that whole fighting thing, part of me, you guys don't know, mind, body, and spirit. I am a trainer. I used to box, do MMA, train competitors and bodybuilders and bikini competitors and regular people. You know, I had my own gym for a while. And I still do personal training now. But when I used to train to fight, I'll never forget. I got to the point where you could just, boom, punch me in the face and I might go like this. But I'd look right back at you and go, is that all you got? Is that all you got? That's the drive and the resilience and the perseverance. You are enough. Okay, so that's the energy that we're in. Okay, so the alchemy property right now with this pink, silver, glittering white light that we have shining down upon us. Connect with the goddess. Just connect with her, okay? The meaning, especially with this fixed star, because we're still working with this fixed star. She's a big deal. So I want to express to you what you can get from this month and tapping into it and working with it. The meaning, it acts like a spiritual disinfectant. It clears out the fog of Neptune and the grime of old karmic debts. You're releasing and getting rid of old karmic debts. Burn them away. Get rid of them. They no longer serve you. Because you are planting newness. You're drawing on your abundance. You're reaping what you planted 6 months ago. It's all coming to fruition if you choose to work with it and not against it. Let this energy flow. okay? The spiritual access during your day 3 of this full moon, because like tomorrow's day 3, the ascent, the visualization, you can tell. What I want you to do is be able to, under tomorrow, even tonight, tap into it early. Because as we ascend, okay, because we're going towards the new moon, which is 14 days from now, okay, I want you to visualize, inhale the diamond white light of the fixed star Spica. This light rewires. If you do this and allow yourself to feel it, I'm not crazy, you can feel it. Anybody who's worked with me knows if you can't feel it, I can get you to feel it. I can open you right up, okay? The light rewires the nervous system to handle the high-speed quickening of the coming month. That's happening at the end of this month, so we're getting ready. Are you ready? We're getting ready. Now, the connection to the divine, okay? Because Spica is held in the hand of the Virgin, Virgo the priestess. It is the ultimate symbol of sovereign feminine power. And we all, you guys included, we all have the feminine and the masculine within us. And you need to know how to tap in and activate it so that you can use both energies for your highest good, for your most abundance, for your most healing. Okay? So you need to tap into the sovereign feminine power. And this full moon is allowing you to get those kind of feels. Like getting a hug from me, you know? Okay, so the meaning of the connection to the divine feminine, it isn't about mothering others. It's about the priestess who is whole within herself. The spiritual aspect, this perfectly matches your lunar alchemy. Spica is the light goddess archetype, the version of the woman who is fertile, creative, and completely independent. That's how you gain your sovereignty, your abundance. It's by drawing up from your creative power, your inner light. That's fertility, and we all have the ability to tap in and use it, to encompass it, to embody it, okay? Now, tonight, the moon isn't just full, but like I said, she is standing shoulder to shoulder with that fixed star, the star of the harvest. So if you've been feeling like you're constantly pushing a boulder uphill, Spica is here to tell you to stop pushing. The grain is already grown. Your only job tonight is to open your hands and receive the brilliance you've already earned, that already belongs to you. Now, the tension of what's going on, okay? The T-square is what we call it. We have a tension triangle tonight in the sky. Okay, the sun is in Aries. That's identity. That's your identity. Aries is opposite the moon, which is relationships. And both are squaring Jupiter in Cancer, which is home and family. This creates a massive expansion of the emotional body, of your emotional body. If you've been feeling, for some people, homesick or for a place that doesn't exist, or if your current life feels too small, that is actually Jupiter pushing you to grow, to reach higher. Hi, Dave. So there is a heightened urgency to protect what you love, while also loving yourself. It's about balance and harmony. Now, our anchor with this T-square tension, our saving grace is Venus in Taurus. Venus rules this moon. Of course she does. I'm a Libra. This moon's a Libra too. So Venus rules this moon. And she is at home and she is grounded. She tells us, don't just think about your boundaries. Feel them in your body. Peacekeeping is not the same as peacemaking. Understand that? Don't just think about your boundaries. I will stress, feel them in your body. Peacekeeping is not the same as peacemaking. If you are keeping the peace by abandoning your own truth, you are out of alignment. Hear me again. If you are keeping the peace by abandoning your own truth, you are out of alignment. Now, I'm going to give you the April roadmap. I'm going to give you the map to get through this month. The navigating, the quickening that's coming at the end of the month. April 2026 is a bridge between two worlds. So here is your survival guide for the weeks ahead. Number 1, the warrior's integrity. That is April 1st through the 12th. Warrior's integrity, April 1st through the 12th. On April 9th, Mars enters Aries. This is pure, undiluted fire. Energy will skyrocket. This is the time to start that physical project or business goal you've delayed. Shadow watch on April 12th. This is what you have to watch out for. The Mars-Neptune conjunction creates a fog. So on the 12th, I don't want you to make permanent decisions that day. Wait for the mist to clear before acting, but still keep moving forward in the projects that you are starting up again with your business or physical, okay? Second, the solar reset happens on April 17th. The Aries new moon, that's when we get our new moon, right? The Aries new moon, this is your cosmic new year right now. It is the most potent manifestation of the day of the year. This is not a wish list day. The new moon, when we have it, because it's 14 days from now, but you're still in that new moon energy on the 17th, okay? So it's the most potent manifestation day of the year. And I don't like to use manifestation because it's your time of creating what already belongs to you to set it into motion, okay? So this is not a wish list day. We're not making wishes. It is a declaration day. So April 17th, the solar reset, is a declaration day. So whatever you start on the 17th is backed by that masculine energy, by the full force of the sun. All the power, all the fire, guys. Now, moving up to the great shift. Okay. That happens on April 25th, the quickening. That's when we're going to move into that. The headline of the decade, Uranus enters Gemini. This happens once every 84 years. It is the age of information on steroids. Uranus enters Gemini. It is the most potent manifestation, let me get the words out, of the year. It only happens every 84 years. It is the age of information on steroids. So, this is what you need to expect. The fast forward button to be pressed, your mind will feel like it's upgrading and quickly, but your nervous system might feel electrocuted. You might stay grounded in your body. You must stay grounded in your body to handle the speed, okay? So on the 25th, the age of information on steroids is happening. Expect the fast forward button to be pressed, and your mind will feel like it's upgrading really fast, but your nervous system might feel like it's being electrocuted. So you must stay grounded in your body to handle the speed. There is a way to be on the earth and part of the stars, which is huge. Kyle, you going to come do the journey with Mama and Dominique tonight? We're going to do it after this live. I can send you the link. Are you doing it too, Dave? Because you're around, you can do it too. That'd be awesome. That would be an amazing group. Anybody who wants it, come on, join in. Let's do this journey together. Okay, so now we're moving to the deep work, the shadow and the mirror. Okay. The mirror of Libra. Libra is the sign of the scales. It's about balance. But it is also the sign of the mirror. The shadow of Libra is codependency. So tonight, during this full moon, we ask the hard question, who are you when no one is looking? Take a good look at yourself. Who are you when no one is looking? Be honest. Are you living your life to please a ghost, a parent, a partner, an audience? If you are staying in the middle of conflict just to be nice, you are betraying yourself. So this is a big part of this energy right now. The release. Once you've done this, here's your release. Identify one relationship dynamic, okay, that feels like a leaky faucet, draining your energy, exhausting you. Then tap into the fixed star under the light of Spica. See that you don't need that person's permission to be successful. You don't need anybody's permission to be you, to follow your path, your truth, to call in your abundance. So under the light of Spica, see that you don't need that person's permission to be successful. The grain is already in your hand. The pink moon's medicine reveals exactly where your boundaries have become too porous. Got it? Now, the archetype. We call on the balance judicator. Okay? Not the one who stays silent to avoid conflict, but the one who speaks clearly so that true harmony can exist. Your relationship should fuel your purpose, not blow it out. Okay? All right, this is what I want you guys to do. Are you ready? What time is it? 8:04. We're doing good here. I might actually be able to get through the rest of it because this is a quickie today. I threw this together quick for you guys, so you had a little bit. Okay? And it's only 8 o'clock, so we have time. We have time to get this thing in and get it done. All right, so now what I want you to do, how I grounded you in the beginning, okay? Just go with me on this, okay? Just go with me. Just entertain me a little bit. Try it. Give this a try. Just give it a try. Everybody who's watching, everybody who watches this tomorrow, I want you to close your eyes and breathe. So everybody close your eyes and breathe. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Full, calming, rhythmic breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep your spine straight, your feet flat on the floor, your palms on top of your thighs. Close your eyes and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Full cycles of calming, healing breath. Imagine that you are standing in a massive field of silver blue wheat under the light of this full moon. This is the field of Spica. Allow yourself to be there, standing in the middle of this field, walking through it, allowing your fingertips to gently graze the top of the wheat. In your left hand, you hold a golden scale. On one side of the scale, place yourself, your fire, your Aries sun, your mission. On the other side, place your other, your relationships and your commitments. Look at the scale. Watch the scales tip. If they lean too far towards others, then imagine breathing in a golden light into your own heart to level the weight. If they lean too far towards yourself, imagine sending a silver thread of connection out to those you love. Now breathe. Look at your nervous system. See it becoming a golden wire, capable of holding more light, more truth, and more speed. Right now, within this breath, you are being rewired for the Uranus shift on the 25th. You are being prepared for a new world. And you are one of the souls that are going to help rebuild it. Now, eyes still closed, I want you to breathe in, I am balanced. Breathe out, I am free. Under this full moon, breathe in, I am balanced. Breathe out, I am free. You can open up your eyes now. I don't know if you did it. I hope you did. If not, give it another shot when I publish this thing, okay? So I'm going to give you a list of things to do, like I did at the end of the spring equinox and new moon live that I did a couple weeks ago. First thing I want you to do, I want you to write down the harvest. Tonight, in reference to the harvest, I want you to write down 3 wins or talents you've been ignoring. This is your fixed star Spica harvest. Then after you did that, so that's what you're doing tonight. You're writing down your wins, your talents. The truth. This is the second part. This week, I want you to have the honest conversation, not the polite one. Stand in your truth and do no harm. But right now, with the energy of what's going on and what this calibration is for this lunar cycle with the full moon in Libra and where we're located with the energies right now in the planets, the honest conversations need to happen this week. So have the honest conversation with the people you need to, not the polite one. And then the grounding. Tomorrow, put your bare feet on the earth. And then I want you to actually consume and eat root vegetables. It sounds silly, but it's important. Because you must anchor the electricity of the moon. Ways of grounding, like my favorite example, like, you know, I'm a little older now. So one of my favorite movies when I was younger was Pretty Woman. And there's one part where she gets him to take the day off and take off his socks and shoes and walk through the park with bare feet. And at first he thought it was silly, but he did it for her. And then on the day when he really needed to think and to work them things out, he went to that place on his own and he took off his socks and shoes and he let the grass caress his feet as he sunk into the earth and walked through it. So if you're somebody who doesn't like root vegetables, but it's not so hard to eat a root vegetable, guy. Just allow yourself to ground. But I would prefer you tomorrow to put your bare feet on the earth, to eat root vegetables throughout the day, and anchor the electricity of this full moon. Okay? I'm giving you little things to do every month now. So the final blessing. This is what I want to give to you. And I want you to understand. Hey, Joss, how are you? The pink moon is not a flower. It is a flare sent up by the universe to tell you it is time to come home to yourself. The old you ends tonight. The great quickening has begun. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to see you through the new moon portal on April 17th. Okay, but I want you to remember the pink moon is not a flower. It is a flare being set up in the universe to tell you it is time to come home to yourself. The old you ends tonight, and the great quickening has begun. Okay? You got that? Now, that's good because it needs to. You have to have the old me, you leave, Dave, so that you can have that new year, that destiny year to happen. Even when it gets hard, even when it gets tough, perseverance, get back up, keep moving. Remember the different times of this month when to be a warrior and the different things that you need to do, okay? Now, I think I have a little bit of time. Let me see if I can get through this. Let me see if I can get through. I can get through it. I think I can get through this before the journey. We just might be a couple minutes late, guys. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. Pay attention. As I call out your sign, I want you to visualize the fixed star spike as light entering that specific area of your life that we're going to be discussing. Okay? Feel the descent into the truth of your sign. Cross the bridge of integration and begin your ascent into the version of you that is ready for the great quickening that's happening on the April 25th. And remember, it's going to be lightning. It's going to be fast. You're going to have to ground yourself to be able to contain that energy and receive. Okay? So right now, I am going to give my fire signs. Where are all my fire signs out there? So the fire signs, the alchemy of temperance this month. Aries, the moon is exactly opposite you. Your personal revolution around the sun is clashing with your partnerships, the moon. So your work that you need to do this month, stop fighting for dominance and start fighting for connection. Alchemically, recalibrate your I into we. That's my Aries. Now, to say it plainly, I'm going to break it down simply. So every time I'm going to give you the more complicated version, then I'm going to break it down into layman's term. Okay? So that here is exactly where the pressure is hitting your sign and the one thing you need to do during the full moon cycle to be balanced. Okay? Aries, the cool down crew, my fire signs. You are the spotlight, but the moon is pulling at your relationships. The move. Stop winning every argument. Compromise isn't losing, it's leading. Okay? So I'm going to go into Leo. Hello, Leo, mama. This hits your third house of communication. Your words are electric right now. The work, what you need to do, speak your truth, but don't use it as a weapon. Alchemy. Transform your roar into a healing frequency. In layman's terms, your social circle and your big ideas are clashing. The move you need to make, listen more than you speak this week. And over the next month, you'll find a gold mine of information in the silence. Going up to my third fire sign, Sagittarius, which would be two of my children. This lands in your 11th house of community and dreams. The work. You've been a lone wolf. It's time to find your pack. Alchemy. Harvest the wisdom of the collective to fuel your next quest. Now in layman's terms, let's go layman's terms for my Sages. You've been running solo for too long. The move. Guess what you need to do? Ask for help. Reach out to your tribe or a mentor. You don't have to carry the torch alone. So those were my fires. Now we are going to go down to my earth signs. You guys are dealing right now with the alchemy of worth. Okay? Taurus. This is your 6th house of health and daily ritual. With your ruler Venus in your sign, you feel the tension in your body. The work. Release the hustle for harmony. The way you deal with the alchemy of it, treat your physical body as the ultimate alchemical vessel. Layman's terms, Taurus, your body is sending you signals that your schedule is too full. The move, say no to one commitment this week. This is your goal. Reclaim your time to just be in your body. Virgo's next, mama. And she's big with this moon, by the way. Okay, so for my Virgos, this hits your second house of finances and values, right next to your star Spica. The work. Stop doubting your harvest. You are worthy of the abundance showing up. Alchemically, manifest through the frequency of enoughness. You are enough. There's nothing, absolutely nothing fucking wrong with you. And you are brilliant, and you are beautiful, and you can do anything you set your mind to. Going to my Virgo, the value crew, as they're known, versus the cool down crew of my fire. You are doubting if your hard work is actually paying off. The move that you need to make. Look at your bank account or your recent wins and say, I have enough and I am enough, and actually believe it. Okay? Now we're going to go up to Capricorn, my third earth sign. This squares your 10th house of career. The pressure to succeed is high. So your work. Balance your public legacy with your private peace. Alchemy of it all. Let go of the climb to enjoy the view. So that's what you got to work on this month. In layman's terms, from my value crew, Capricorn, you're obsessed with the next big goal at work. The move, go home early, spend time in your private sanctuary. Your legacy can wait for a night of peace. Okay? Now I'm going to my air signs. We're moving through. I know it's a quickie, but we're going there. Air signs, the alchemy of truth. Libra, which happens to be my sign. This is my moon, which I know. You are the creator and the center. So Libras, you are the center you are at the center of the scales. The work. Stop disappearing into other people's needs. Oh boy, do I hear that. The descent, day 1, is about finding you again. Alchemy, reclaim your identity from the mirror of the other. Okay, so that's Libras. To lay it out plainly, the air signs, the truth crew, Libra. Everybody is leaning on you, and you're starting to disappear. The move that you need to make, my Libras, my fellow Libras. Do one thing today that is only for you, without asking anyone else's opinions first. Just do it. Going to my Geminis. Geminis. Part of the alchemy of truth. Gemini. This hits your 5th house of creativity and joy. With Uranus entering your sign on the 25th, you are about to become a lightning rod. The work. Ground your creative fire now. Alchemy. Turn your ideas into embodied art. Lay it plainly out for my truth crew. Gemini, your brain is moving at 100 miles per hour with new ideas for the future. The move you need to make, write your ideas down, then go for a walk. Don't act on them yet, just ground them. Okay? And just so you know, everybody, you have your rising and your setting. So take your rising and combine it with your setting, and then you have a good balance of the areas you need to work on as a whole. Okay? I wish I could understand what you were saying, Receptance 37. I have no idea because it's not in English, and I don't know that language. So I apologize, but I feel your energy. Okay, so now we're going to the final of the air signs, which is Aquarius. This is your 9th house of higher wisdom. You're seeing the big picture, but don't lose the details. Okay? The work. Integrate your high mind concepts into daily action. Alchemy. Bring the stars down to the soul. Now, going down to putting it out plain, what you need to do. And I'm sorry I'm rushing, my loves, because I have to get on this live here soon in 8 minutes because we need to get through this. We need to get through this. I'm so excited we got to do it, the whole thing. Aquarius, the truth crew, last of my air signs. You're overanalyzing the big picture, okay? You're overanalyzing the big picture of your life. So the move, focus on the small, boring details of today. Clean your desk, your room, pay your bills, and just simplify things. Make yourself a little checklist and just hit those simple things off. Now I'm moving into my water signs, which is hitting this month the alchemy of safety. Cancer. This squares your 4th house of home. Jupiter is in your sign, making everything feel big. The work. You cannot protect everyone. The bridge. Protect your own heart first. This is really important. Going into the truth of it, the water signs, the boundary crew, Cancer. Saying it plainly. You're feeling everyone else's emotion like they are your own. The move you need to make. Visualize a glass wall between your heart and the world's chaos. You are a sanctuary, not a sponge. Embody that. I am a sanctuary. I am not a sponge. I will not absorb any of your nonsense or bullshit. Remove yourself from it this month. All right, so we're moving into Scorpios, my Scorpios. This is your 12th house of the subconscious, the deepest shadow work, the work you need to do. Secrets are rising to the surface. Let them, the alchemy you'll be performing. Use the light of the moon to illuminate your hidden depths. Let's bring it out plain. My boundary crew, Scorpio. Something from the past is haunting your thoughts. The move. Take a breath. Forgive yourself for a mistake that you did make years ago. The moon is here to wash that old script away. Now I'm going into my Pisces, the last of my water signs. This hits your 8th house, the 8th house of intimacy and shared resources. Your focus, the work this month. Where are you leaking energy to others? Snip those gray threads tonight. Fix the leak, okay? Your alchemy, what you'll be doing, reclaim your power from karmic debts. Layman's terms for my Pisces. You're leaking money or energy to people who do not give back. Cool it. Stop doing it. The move. Set a firm boundary. Stop being the fixer for everyone else's problems. It's not your responsibility. Right now, you need to worry about you and get that right. Everything else will follow after the way it's supposed to. So the golden rule for everybody tonight for the pink full moon in Libra, regardless of your sign, if a conversation feels like a battle, if it's a pain in the ass, if it's frustrating, pause. If a choice feels like it's coming from fear, wait. This month is about the great calibration. We are moving toward a faster world, and the only way to survive it is to be steady in our own centers. So be steady in your own center. So remember the golden rule for tonight and this month during this full moon cycle. Regardless of your sign, if a conversation feels like a battle, pause. If a choice feels like it's coming from fear, wait. This month is about the great calibration, and we are moving forward toward a faster world, and the only way any of us are going to survive it is to be steady in our centers. And let me go back, because I think I forgot to give you something. Did I forget? Where is it? Oh, okay. The crystals that I recommend you guys working with is lapis lazuli for the spica connection, rose quartz, and moonstone. Okay, and honestly, so if it was me, I would be working with the rose quartz for Libra balance, the lapis lazuli, the lapis for the fixed star spica connection. Okay, I would use shungite for getting rid of all the negative, for cleansing, for detoxifying. It's a powerful crystal. And I would really amplify it with the clear quartz and moonstone. All right, so if you have those crystals, even if you have one of them or two, work with them, you know, over the next few weeks. Keep these crystals with you. And then just like when you're thinking or you need to take a breath, just, you know, when you're driving, roll them around in one hand, you know, if you can do it safely. Allow yourself to breathe, to feel the energy, just to hold on to them. You know, if you're doing one of the grounding practices I gave you in this, to draw in this energy, okay, just close your eyes and hold on to them and breathe. Breathing is huge. Take the time you need throughout the day to take the breaths you need to do to balance. You guys got this month. Destiny year. This is your month. You already have everything you need. You got it? Hey, Natty, what's going on, sweetheart? I do love shungite. I love shungite. I love my labradorite. I do. I'm not going to lie. I live with labradorite. That's my thing. You know, I love the high energy crystals, but you don't have to have the high energy crystals to get done what you need to. I just like to work with the Mac Daddies, but every once in a while, just holding on to some amethyst, and, you know, I love selenite, handing on to some rose quartz, some green aventurine is calming. Good to see you too, sweetheart. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, because like I said, this was a quickie. I was going to do this tomorrow, but I'm glad I got this done tonight so you guys have it, can listen to it tomorrow as well. Now is a really good time to do crossroads session, life path, career. It's a good time to do, you know, soul retrievals, past life regressions, you know, break karmic debt, do a cutting cord. So if you guys want to do any work and get some sessions in and done to really get you aligned with the quickening and what's happening this year so you don't miss the boat, okay, definitely direct message me or go to my website, www.oneheartonespirit.com, and it's spelled out. And I am inviting everybody within the next few minutes. You can direct message me if you want to participate in the second, this is the second one for tonight, for the full moon, Libra full moon calibration and the quickening. We're gridding the earth, we're healing the earth, we're healing ourselves, we're ridding ourselves of all the things that weigh us down, we're freeing ourselves. You get naked in this journey because you're removing the clothes, the girdle, the necklace, the crown, the robe. You're connecting in your energetic body, okay? And then putting back on, and you ascend. So we descend into the earth, connect with divine feminine, Sophia, and the I am in Christ consciousness. We work with the full moon. We work on ourselves. We work on the world, and then we come out sovereign. So the journey is about an hour. I'm doing it on Zoom, okay? You know, just direct message me, and I can either send you the link, because the journey does cost $50. With the journey, you go through the whole journey and the healing, and then you get to share your experience, and then I give everybody a little read at the end, which is great. It's an amazing thing. We have a lot of fun, and it's really transformative, and it really will set yourself up. So direct message me. I'll send you the Zoom link. I'll send you the link for payment, and then we're going to get it in. So I'm looking forward to the people who are doing the journey, which now has grown to a few people, which I'm excited about. So please direct message me on here, and then we'll be starting that in just a few minutes. I love you guys, fierce. Please direct message me and text me and go to the website. Let's get some work in and get it done, because this is your year. This is your destiny year, your fated year, okay? And I look forward to working with all of you guys. And just a side note, I am releasing the most amazing course, which works with spiritual alchemy, divine feminine, divine masculine, lunar alchemy, the original 13-month calendar, and working with all the archetypes where you do the shadow work through every 3-day segment in the month represents a different archetype. So I will be posting that. So if you're interested in doing that class one-on-one or in a group, please let me know, because we're going to be getting that thing going. So you guys have an amazing evening. I love you, fierce, and I will see you soon. Have a great night. Bye.